Said, bruh. Alright, we'll keep it simple and just get right into it. I mean, there's not much more to it, no reason to not hold, hold yourself no more. But recently, I was watching some of those games, the football games that has been on since the season started. Had only started within the past month and a half, about a third of the way, they say, into the season already, week 8. But honestly, I've been really enjoying a lot of the Detroit games, the Ravens, even the Packers. I ain't gonna lie, all them teams just got something about them that's pretty enjoyable. I like it. I would say the Texans too, but they haven't been airing too many of the games on TV, so I haven't been able to catch any. But I see their record right now. I think it might be 5-2 now, actually, because they just went up against the Packers last week. But before that, they were 5-1. And honestly, I would say they got some real skill and talent, and that's what I like to observe and watch. Even last year, all those teams had something about them. Same teams that I just mentioned. I still enjoyed them just as much, if not probably even more. And for some reason, I felt like I was able to catch them a lot more often, especially the Texans. Very enjoyable team. Even when C.J. Stroud was a rookie, they say he was like one of the best, or rookies, I guess, quarterbacks to come into the league. And I really enjoyed watching him. Even still, if hopefully could catch some more, games of him, because he was pretty good. He made it like round 2 of the playoffs in his rookie year. That's pretty crazy. I think that's pretty admirable. I won't lie. So I think that's pretty cool. But because I know he has like an arm on him, so he throws it. Like there was like this one play. It was the first game, the first round of the playoffs last year, 2023 season, 2024. And it was just one play that he had made. And I want to say it was like 92 yards. His throw was a lot longer, or a lot farther. And I don't know who caught it, but it was pretty interesting. And that was really cool to me. And I remember I would talk to my dad about it a lot, and we would compare it, because only just a few weeks prior, Detroit and the Cowboys had a game at the home stadium, the AT&T Stadium, and it was, I don't know how many plays in their drive they had, but it was like a 88-yard touchdown, I think. I want to say 80 something. I don't know. But week 16, I don't know exactly. But Prescott had thrown the ball not too far as C.J. Stroud's play, but CeeDee Lamb had caught it, and his run was a lot farther. But we would compare like the length of time that it seemed like it took. And it just seemed like I didn't really realize it at first until he had pointed it out to me, was that the Cowboys' play was a shorter throw but a longer run. The Texans was longer throw, shorter run. which made it seem like way different in comparison. But nonetheless, I mean, both were very interesting and very entertaining. I mean, I think about them a lot, honestly. I like watching the Lions play too, cause they're good at like everything. I like the way like Jared Goff kind of like stands and throws the ball. He's pretty good. Like he's kind of like Kirk Cousins. I'll be watching him sometimes when they had the Thursday night game against Tampa Bay, and they were pretty interesting going back and forth. That was a high scoring game from what I remember. It was really good. And honestly, those like taller, like thinner, skinnier guys, I guess, that like throw like darts at their guys, man. They like them boys do not mess up, basically. Like, and the cameraman too, they be like, the way they record it is they'll catch the throw and everything. They'll catch everything, but they'll follow the ball, and that ball is like traveling fast. And I think that's like pretty cool. And like when I don't know, like the Lions this year, even last year, man, they were crazy good. Like I liked watching their games a lot, but this year I was like noticing a lot more of their players. Like they had that game with Dallas at the AT&T Stadium again, rematch, and man, they just went crazy. But I like they're pointing out the running back duo. I forget their names. I know David Montgomery is one of them. He was pretty good. He got a lot of those touchdowns and all that scores. But I will say, like, as interesting as those teams are, there could only be one winner at the end of the year. And one winner to take it all, to crown themselves as the number one in the league for that moment in time. Whether it be lucky, you know, a bad day, a good day, you know, bad calls, too many flags, whatever it is, that got that team their win. To be honest, you gotta remember, despite all that, 90% of that is not even remembered. Like, you forget about it anyways, and you forget exactly what it was that got that team that win. Or loss. They were, for a reason, they're there. They are there in that position that they are in. And they got themselves there. Due to the hard work and, you know, maintaining themselves, their mind, their body, their spirit, through diet, through exercise, through training and hard work. They did their best year round. And they got the job done. But I would say too, the Ravens, I like watching man, Derrick Henry. He's like, I like watching Derrick Henry run the ball when he has his chance, because I know he's an addition. I didn't know about him before or nothing. I think he would have. I was told he was on the Titans. I can't remember. I could be wrong. But damn, I think he was a good addition to that team right there. And honestly, I like those trick plays too. When Lamar Jackson runs the ball, he's hella quick. he's too good. And I remember in the playoffs, 2023-2024 season last year too. It was like two of their touchdowns were because of him. He just ran that shit hella quick. And I don't even know. Them boys make it look too easy. Even I feel like they're like too hard to take down sometimes too. I see them breaking tackles like Zay Flowers, Isaiah Likely. Like both of them are too good too. Like, they be catching and they be running and they don't go down. But I remember in I don't know. I mean, it was a close game with the Chiefs going the championship round, and I don't know. I mean, I don't remember too much, but I do know that emotions probably got the best of them, and it just kind of slipped. You know, I don't remember if they were leading or they were trailing for majority of their game. But I just know they always put on a good show, and they always, you know, do their best. Because right now, week 8, so they're like 4-2. They haven't, like, they're on a streak right now, and I'm not too sure if they're on their bye week or they were or whatever. So they'll be like 5-2, but I'm not too sure exactly what their ratio, what their win-to-loss ratio is right now currently. But from what I remember last seeing, it was 4-2, and I don't know. Oh yeah, they played that Monday night game and they won, huh? Was it Tampa Bay they played? Yeah. So 5-2. Pretty good actually. But the thing is with like people, it's like you can't change nobody, and you shouldn't ever want to. You know, just hope for them to do their best and try, at least give a little effort. Because even if they don't finish their project or what they do, it's effort, right? I mean, they tried something, got out of the house. And I know I'm not too good, and I have my faults and my errors too often, and my reasons or lack of reasons. But sometimes I'll be looking back at things, and I just tend to notice how like how much I have messed up rather than how much I have done, and how much I have walked and ran and stepped along to end up in this current time that I sit and I, you know, continue to grow and blossom just like everyone else, just like anyone else. but not everyone wants to sometimes. They'd rather not get the sunlight and the water that they need, or get the proper things to benefit and grow. Supplements, It's not nothing I could do about it. But there's not a lot that I tried to do for myself either, because I'll be falling in that same boat, same position. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I neglect the supplements that I need, natural supplements, natural growth. And sometimes I don't try. Sometimes I give up on trying, and I try too little, or maybe I might try too much, but that's on the wrong things, and I definitely noticed that, and I definitely observed that. I guess maybe there's just nothing wrong with with the way I see things. Like, there's nothing that I'm really trying to change, or trying to do any different to want to grow out of it, or want to grow into something better. But I seen last night they had 2 tip-off games to start off the NBA season. I think that's pretty cool, because it was a Lakers game, Timberwolves, New York Knicks, Boston Celtics. To start off the season, and honestly, I'm really hoping they air some of those games on TV, because they have it on that TNT. I don't know what the hell that is, bro, but basically, when they had their playoffs last year, me and my dad, we would pirate that, and honestly, we watched like every game. We watched that whole series, LA and the Denver Nuggets. I'm really hoping they air some of those Nugget games, the Denver games, to TV, or at least we catch some. I catch some. But I was looking at like the highlights, because that's usually what I do. If I don't catch a game, I'll just look it up, or it just pops up on my YouTube. And I think it's pretty cool that Karl Anthony Towns is on the Knicks. He does look a little different on the in that jersey, but I think it's pretty cool. I like the Knicks jerseys though. Their colors, the orange, the white, I think blue too. Not too. But damn, bro. So I was watching that actually, yeah, and I think the Celtics broke I think they said they broke the most 3-pointers in a game. That was hella cool. I didn't really realize. I was like, damn, all them threes, they're making all them threes. Until like midway through the video, and I was like, man. Like, well, what the hell is going on? Like, Jason Tatum did not stop playing basketball during the summer or something, and he got all his teammates to go and just practice with him, and you could tell something. They were they were going at it, right? But I thought it was pretty cool actually too, because I remember, so they had the Olympics just during the summer, pretty cool. And then I was looking at like that the newest 2K game and 25, and like I was just looking at the screenshots. So I look at the screenshots of games sometimes. Well, not all the time. And basically, I thought it was pretty cool that they added the Olympics, and I'm not too sure what it is exactly in the game or whatever, but I just seen like the screenshot, and I don't remember who was on it, but even on like the newest Madden 25, they got like screenshots of, one of them was Creed Humphrey for the Kansas City Chiefs, Micah Parsons, number 11, and I want to say in the background too, you can see like Dak Prescott or something. Maybe not. Maybe it's not him. It's just, whatever. But I feel like it is. It was pretty cool. They got, one of them's Christian McCaffrey too. And I forget what that fourth screenshot is, but there's that one. And no. And I was looking at the covers of the games, game covers, and I think I want to say Madden 21 was Patrick Mahomes again, and Tom Brady when he was on the Buccaneers. And I didn't realize it, but that was the Super Bowl showdown. And I thought that was hella cool when I realized that. So I remember noticing, or looking at the cover one time, and not only till just recently had I realized, or even figured out, because I didn't know that they were both contenders that year, Super Bowl contenders. But and I was thinking about it even more. Like, I guess Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs had 2 opportunities to score, to 2 in a row. So they had that 2020 season, and then I don't know if I'm wrong, but the next year too. And then I think it went into the Bengals and the Rams. That's what it was, yeah. And then man, he was just dominating. It's crazy. I like watching his games too. And I don't know, he's pretty interesting. And I remember watching one of the commentators had said that their team is all banged up, all the injuries and everything, but there's no excuses because it's the National Football League. It's like real professionals. What it is, what they're considered. And honestly, he said it something like that. And honestly, I liked that statement that he said. So I thought it was hella cool. It was it was a real statement, real talk. It's like there's no excuses for being considered a professional. Because I mean, I could understand, but I be thinking about it a lot. Like, I could understand, one guy that's been playing in that said position in so long, and then he gets hurt and he's out for a season, for a game. And someone, that hasn't had too much playtime at all, is looked at to take the position now, take the role, take the spot. But I mean, besides the lack of experience, I don't think there's really an excuse either, though, too, because I get it, like, those are professionals just as much as the other guys, right? The next guys, the guys before. And they're supposed to live up to their names too, but basically they're in there training just as much, just as hard, waiting for an opportunity, right? But you can't freeze up, and oh damn, it was too much pressure, too much, because you're in there training and you're watching, you're out there every game, like you're on the sideline, even if you're not playing, you're watching